Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to connect this Atom S3 board to a cloud server so that we can read and write data into the cloud, which is called Firebase. First of all, what is Firebase? We have to go into the tutorial in order to know that. Let's go and learn what Firebase is. This is the interface. As you can see, we are inside the node editor, and the first thing that we have to do is create new project. We'll name it as Firebase, and as you know, it will automatically name into firebase.json, so we need not do any stuff like that. So next thing, you have to go into Firebase. You just Google it, Firebase. Now it will navigate to the web page, and click this button, go to console. It will navigate to the console of your Firebase. Okay, since you have not yet created any projects before, this page will pop up. Get started with a Firebase project. Just click it and name it anything. We just use it test 01. Okay, continue. We'll enable Gemini in Firebase. Yes, it's not going to affect us in any manner, and we need not have any Google Analytics, so we'll just disable it and create a project. And now it is being created. Meanwhile, we'll just check the blocks in the node editor. The main two blocks that we will be using is Firebase write data and Firebase read data. Okay, so when we click it, you can see this here. The needed variables are project ID, API key, project name, key, value, and response, which is a variable. Okay, so you might ask the question, where does the project ID, API key, and all stuff come from? And since we have created, and as you can see, your Firebase project is ready, just click the continue button. And now we are inside the project, and we will just close the panel of Gemini. And when you click the build button in this interface, and you can see something called real-time database, click it and it will navigate to this page. And here you can see a button called create database. Just click it and it will load the server that where you want to store your database cloud, right? So you can select anywhere. It's not a big deal. I'll just keep it as usual, the United States, and we will use start in test mode so that it there's nothing, what do you say, complicated in it. You'll click the button enable, and the database will get enabled by this process. And as you can see, there are no any sort of data which is stored before. It is null. So the what data we are going to write solely depends on what we are going to edit in the node editor page. And as you can see, you'll and the next thing that you have to do is you have to click the project overview and project settings. This will navigate to the project settings page, and you can see the project ID, right? You have to copy this test 0 and this stuff, copy this clearly, and you have to paste it in here, right? And the next thing they are asking is API key. We have not yet created any apps in your project, so you have to create this dev, and you have to give a name. We just give it test 01 as usual, register app. The app is being registered in the cloud, and we will get a Firebase SDK, which is a configuration. While you are creating a website or an application, you might need this, but we'll just continue to the console, right? And now here you can see the API key, right? The API key, just copy it and go inside it and paste it in the API key section, right? I hope you will not misuse this API key. And the project name, as usual, the test 01, as you know, right? We just use test 01. And now this is where you actually store the data. Okay, we'll keep it as data 1 for time being, and value, let it be hello world. It's universal thing, right? And you might ask me, why are these inside the parentheses? Because it's no, okay, this is a string, right? So in the value, you should make sure that it is initialized as per the data type. If it is an integer, you can just uh, put anything 1 2 3 4 5 just like that. But if it is a string, you have to use this hello world, right? Okay, that's it. But uh, okay, that's it. Now we are going to use something called Wi-Fi connect. This block is used to connect the Wi-Fi network so that we can write any sort of data inside the Firebase, right? You have to connect it like this, and in the SSID section you have to put the Wi-Fi name that you're using, right? And the password is 7654321. This is the password of the Wi-Fi that I'm using, and we have initialized it. Okay, is it all that? Not yet, because we have not yet connected the Atom S3 board to the node editor. Okay, it is successfully connected, and we will click the connect button, and as usual the board CDC and the connect button successfully connected, as you can see. And now to make sure that this runs good, we'll use the print block to print something in the output terminal. Connect it, and we will print here the response, right? We'll print the response here. Okay, and now when we run this, if it actually connects to the Wi-Fi and writes the data into the Firebase, and then it will print in the output section. Now we can see if it works. We just clear the output and it is empty here, and we will run now. And as you can see, it is connecting to the Wi-Fi, connected to Wi-Fi as usual. And you can see here, right, data 1 hyphen hello world 200. It's a code which actually says it's a success, and we can see it in the real-time database. It is loading, and you can see something called qubit IO board, and inside that something called test01 is created, and data 1 hello world. That's it, guys. It's very much simple. As of now, you should have learned how to write the data inside the Firebase database, and now we will just edit this into just okay. Before that, I will teach you how to read the data from the Firebase database, right? We'll delete the print block, we'll delete the write block, and we will have the Wi-Fi connect, because that is very much essential to access the Firebase, because we need the Wi-Fi connection, right? So we just type Firebase read data, and as usual, the most similar block compared to Firebase write data. And we'll go to the project settings, copy the project ID, paste it here, and we'll go to this API key, copy it, paste it. Project name, as I told you, is test01, right? And key, which key are we accessing? So to make it clear, we will see inside the real-time database. It is loading, and this is the key, right? Just hear me very carefully. What I'm pointing right now is the key, and what I'm pointing now is the value, right? It's key and value. It's in the JSON format, as you can see. This is the key. So what is the key right now? Data 1. Okay, we'll put data 1. Done. So now the value inside this key will be the received data. Okay, now we'll just take it out using print block. We'll just import the print block in, connect it, connect it, என்னடாச்சு?
Jump பண்ணணும்.
Okay, now we'll just use the print block to see if the data is clearly getting received from the database. And now the Wi-Fi connect is done, the read data block is clearly done, and the print block is also done. We just run the code. Yeah, the value is clearly getting printed using the print block. It's very much clear that it's very easy to write a data inside a Firebase and read a data inside from the Firebase. There are only 3 steps. The main 3 steps are: first, you have to connect using the Wi-Fi connect block. In the SSID section, you have to put your Wi-Fi name and the password that you're using to access your Wi-Fi. Connect it straight into the Firebase read data block, and you just give your all stuff from the configuration, and then you use the key and access the received data, and you can print or do any sort of stuff from that, right? Okay, now we will just go and I will teach you how to, what you say, blink the wait a second. Okay, now what I'm going to teach you is how to blink the NeoPixel LED in your Atom S3 board using the Firebase data and the 2 blocks that you're using, mainly the read data. Now we'll manually change it into on, right? Now the data 1 has the value on, okay? So we just first print the data so that we can know it works perfectly. It's connected to the Wi-Fi and it is printing on. It's working perfectly, right? And we'll now take off the print. The next thing that you have to take in is if else block. Connect it. Okay, now here you know the received data is in the variable data, right? And we'll use if data is equal to on. This is the condition. If it is on, what you have to do, we'll use now NeoPixel LED block. This block helps us to access the NeoPixel LED in your Atom S3 board, right? This, if the condition data is equal to on, if it is true, we will get a color of, wait is, okay, we'll get a color green from it, right? Green. Nice, good. And we will just copy it another. Okay, if it is false, we will use the color red. That's it, right? Now the value is on, so as obviously you know, the NeoPixel should turn green, right? We'll just run the code and you can see the NeoPixel has turned green. And now the next step is now we'll just manually change it to off, and let's see what happens here. We'll turn it off and we will run it again. Good, the NeoPixel has turned red. And now we are going to run it inside a forever loop. If you're watching our video frequently, you will clearly know what a forever loop is.
வீடியோ லிங்க் பண்ணி
தெரியலையே.
எப்ப
தெரியலையே.
அது யூஸ் பண்ண முடியுமான்னு தெரியல.
விடு யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கிறாங்க நினைக்கிறேன்.
அப்படியா? சரி, யூஸ்
பண்ணிக்கோ. If you're frequently watching our videos, you will know what a forever loop is. If not, forever loop is just a while loop. It will forever be true, right? It will be true forever. So we will just delete this connection and we will connect the Wi-Fi connect into the input node of the forever loop. Why we are actually connecting the Wi-Fi connect to the forever loop's input is Wi-Fi connect should be done only once. It need not be run inside a forever loop, right? So that's the logic behind it. And inside the forever loop, from the functional code, we will run all the stuff inside it. So as you know, forever loop, it runs forever and fetches data without even a delay if we are not using a delay, right? So we will use sleep block here. As you guys know, the usage of sleep block, it is very necessary to give a delay between the fetching of the data. We will give 1 second delay using the sleep block, and now we will try running it. Nice. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is connected. These are the blocks that are connected one to another. We can see the generated code here, and that's not too much necessary. And you can see the Atom S3 board too, right? Since now the value is off, the NeoPixel LED in the board is red color, and now we'll just manually change it into on. And since it is in a for loop, you can clearly see the change automatically. It changes into green color, and now we'll again change it into off. You can see the change in the Atom S3 NeoPixel LED. It changes into red color. It's as simple as that, guys. Easy way to access a cloud Firebase. I'll give you a summary of what we have learned till now. We actually used Firebase database, which is a service given by Google to access their cloud for the developers who are developing applications, website, and they might lack the backend, right? So they help us use by giving their cloud to access and store your data inside the cloud. So that's what we are using as a Firebase read and write data blocks. And as you know, if we type in here Fire, you will get two main blocks, which is Firebase write data and Firebase read data. It is very easy. You have to paste your project ID, API key, project name, key, and data for both of them. And the main thing that you have to keep in your mind is use Wi-Fi connect before using your Firebase read or write data block, because Wi-Fi connection is very necessary and the internet connection to connect your NerdEditor or Atom S3 to a cloud service. The internet is necessary. That's a basic knowledge and basic thing that you guys have to keep in your mind. So I hope that you guys learned how the Firebase stuff works in NerdEditor, and you can store all sort of data like temperature, humidity, blood pressure, and all stuff inside Firebase, and you can actually access it and post it in your own application or even in the dashboard that we are going to launch in a few days. So I hope you guys understand it. If you guys have any doubt regarding what is Firebase or what are the blocks used for, if you guys have any doubt regarding the blocks that we have used in this video, just comment down the video and we will assess it and give you the perfect methods which will help you guys to learn this stuff in much more easier way. So until we meet on the next video, it's bye from me. Tata. We'll meet you on the next video. But before going, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to follow all the tutorials that we are going to post it in the upcoming days. So bye bye guys. Let's see you on the next video.